Rob, first of all, I think congratulations are in order. Shiny new 4-year contract.
Yeah.
You must be absolutely delighted.
I am, Sinead, yeah, really proud. Yeah, it's been a great couple of years since I've been involved, and thankfully, yeah, got rewarded now with a new contract at the FAW, so really pleased. 4
years is quite a big deal towards the next World Cup. Having that trust and that belief from the FAW, that must mean an awful lot to you. Yeah,
of course, yeah. You want the backing of your bosses, and they've shown that in a 4-year contract. So, yeah, I think I've been here now 4 or 5 years, and they've seen what I'm all about. They see how I work. Even in my short time since I've been up with the first team, they know what I'm all about, and to get rewarded with that is great, you know. And I've had some lovely messages from the players as well, which means a lot to me. So, yeah, it's exciting going into the World Cup, but beyond that now as well, we can plan. I know some of the younger players from the intermediate age groups that I've worked with in the past, and yeah, hopefully more exciting times to come.
But that must be a really exciting prospect that you're the man in charge now for Qatar and beyond.
Well, I can plan now. You know, there was a lot of uncertainty around my contract as we were going through the stages, because my contract officially was ended at the end of the World Cup qualifiers, and that could have happened, you know, if we hadn't got through the Austria game, you know, it would have been ended straight away. So thankfully now that gives me a little bit of time to plan and look at the future and look at what we've got coming through the young age groups. There's a lot of talent coming through as well, which is encouraging for us, and yeah, it's planning, you know, for Germany for the next Euros and then the World Cup after that. So a lot of work to be done, but first and foremost, we've got 2 games coming up in the Nations League, and rightly so. Our supporters should be very excited about our, you know, World Cup in November.
It's no secret, obviously, you came into the job under really tricky circumstances. A lot has changed. We've had a lot of success since then. Did you expect so much success when you took charge of that first game?
No, I don't think so, if I'm being honest. I knew we had a great group of lads, absolutely. And when I had the phone call from Ryan asking me if I'd step up, and he said, look, sleep on it, we'll speak tomorrow. And I went, no need to sleep on it, I'm there with you. I enjoyed my time with the 21s, absolutely, and seeing the young players develop through was really rewarding. But I did miss that day in, day out working with the men, and thanks to Ryan, I got that opportunity, and I wouldn't be sat here today as manager, Sean, without Ryan and without his help in it. So some of the key principles that he had in place before I stepped up, and they were winning games of football in a great place, it was foolish of me to change it. So there's a lot that Ryan did in the first couple of years that I've continued to keep in place.
And you know, you've over the past few years, you've been able to carve not only the team but your backroom staff as well to be the team that you really want. Yeah,
I mean, you know, fundamentally we've had the same group of staff from a medical point of view, especially from 2016 when Chris was manager. They know the players inside out. They know what the culture is all about, so that's really important to us. Our leveller for Wales is our culture, what that changing room's all about. We've had to make some changes along the way with Albert, who was fully committed now to Arsenal and has been there now. He missed barring the first 2 games in the World Cup qualifiers, he missed the rest from September onwards, and that gave me an opportunity to bring my own coaches in Kit, who was part of Chris's success in 2016. It was really important to me to have that link with the players, and how he is with the players on the grass is superb. And then Alan Nill, who I saw work for Sheffield United in the Premiership, and was exceptional. You know, how they played in the Premiership in their first season was out of this world, and played a certain way that I could see our players playing with the 3 at the back, and it gives you an extra forward on the pitch. And I wanted to play like that, and watching Sheffield United do it, it was an opportunity for me to bring Alan in, and he's been great as well.
I read a really lovely thing that said if a manager was to embody Wales as a country, it would be you. And when you walk through that door as a part of, you know, the backroom staff of the first team, did you ever think that you'd be the man stood at the side of that pitch at the FIFA World Cup?
No, not at all, not at all. You know, I was just happy that Ryan gave me that opportunity to step up as assistant, and even to walk out on the pitch with Gareth and Aaron and Joe and Ben and Big Wayne, and you know, it was incredible. You know, I'm a supporter myself, so for me, I've watched these players, you know, play in the Premiership, the Liga, and I'm a fan of them myself. So to be a part of that was very special for me. and you know, circumstances have happened, and I've ended up taking the lead, and the players have been exceptional, Sean, and honestly they've made that transition from going from assistant to manager so smooth for me, and I got a lot to thank them for as well.